Hi, I'm Marie, your cozy internet bestie. Around here, it's soft vibes, unhinged thoughts, and cozy energy only. Welcome back to Keep It Cozy. So we're going to kick off the video and start with a little tour of my BOOX Palma 2, this little tiny e-reader that's basically taken over my reading life lately. If you haven't seen it enough, all over my social media and even on YouTube, trust me, I love this thing real bad. I also got a new BOOX Palma 2 case that I want to decorate and show y'all. Then we're also going to look at a mini book haul. I have some annotations that I want to do later. We have a library haul as well. Okay, most of y'all may know about Libby already. Hoopla is another good alternative that I like to use on my BOOX Palma 2. I love Hoopla for just some of the alternatives that I can't get on Libby, and I primarily use it to access audiobooks. It's pretty much my alternative app for when I can't find what I need on Libby. Okay, moving into the next app, we're going to look at Spotify, and I'm not sure if y'all know this, but every month if you have a Spotify premium membership, you get access to 15 hours on audiobooks or with audiobooks. So I haven't really reached for this too much, but I think if you are in a pinch and you really are trying to access an audiobook that is not available on Libby, this is a great option. And then of course we have the Kindle app, which I also access here and there, just depending on if I feel like reading in this app. And of course there are a lot of different settings here. I'm just showing the continuous scrolling option right there, but I do have to tweak the app configuration settings to my liking in order to maximize and optimize how I want the Kindle experience to look like on my BOOX Palma 2. So I highly recommend that you play around with the settings and get it to where you like it the most. But there are definitely a lot of options here that you can play around with when it comes to like the layout and the themes. I am now just playing around with showing the TTS and assistive reader. I will say that the only thing about that is you want to make sure that it's in the Regal settings under your refresh mode. That will allow it to be a little bit more seamless. So that is just a quick tip for you if you are interested in enabling the auto highlight while reading in your Kindle app on the BOOX Palma 2. I will add that sometimes when I'm not planning on using TTS or assistive reader, I like to actually set my settings on the balanced mode. I find that to be really smooth and less ghosting. So just another tip there. Okay, we're moving right along, and the next app that I want to show y'all is Audible. So right now I'm actually on a trial. They have a 3-month trial going on, so if you haven't tried out Audible, I would highly recommend checking them out. And the other thing that I love is just immersive reading, so I'm just showing here that you can actually play the audio in Audible or any other app and run it in the background while you're reading in another app. I think that's so cool. Okay, this next app that I'm going to show y'all is actually a newer app for me. I have not played around with it a lot, but it is called Ereaderreview, and you have a lot of different customizations I think that you can play around with. I did not get the paid version of this, but I think it is a one-time payment, and basically this is good where you can share it across multiple devices. So if you want to load your books into here, you can annotate, and I think it will actually carry things over on any device, which is pretty cool. I do think it's known for its TTS as well, and it has a lot of different AI voices, but as you can see, it has assistive, kind of similar to assistive reader, Kindle equivalent. So very interesting. I haven't played around with it too much, but I think I see a lot of potential with it, and I plan on keeping it and playing around with it a little bit more. So that is pretty much the tour, y'all, of the BOOX Palma 2 and the apps that I frequent. I hope that this was super helpful, but do let me know if you have any questions. Now we are going to move on to my favorite, maybe my second favorite part of owning the BOOX Palma 2, which is decorations. I got this new case, y'all. It is from TUDIA products, and they just like have the cutest cases that I've seen for BOOX Palma 2. So I'm replacing this with the baby pink, and it is super cool. It has a transparent background. It actually has the auto sleep mode enabled as well. But we are going to look at this together and we're going to decorate it together. So let's get started on that. Before I forget to mention this, TUDIA Products is actually running a sale on this particular case and one other case. I will list the details in the description, but did want to make sure that I say it out loud that they are also giving 20% off if you use this code. So I want to make sure that y'all are saving a little coin if this is something that you like as well, because it is adorable, but you want to make sure that you're getting something on a budget. I got you. Y'all, this really upset me because this was the first one that I opened up and saw it in the condition that it was in, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I will say the rest of the books came in absolutely pristine, and since filming this, I actually reached out to the customer service email and they were able to just give me a credit for that book, which was very sweet. So I might still end up using it or may donate it. I'm not sure, but I really appreciated their kindness and the fact that they were so accommodating. So I had a gift card from Target that I needed to put to good use, so I thought maybe we should get some book merch. So I'm going to show you what I got. I feel like these are all so cute. Okay, lately I've been really wanting to annotate in the physical book. I usually like to grab my Kobo Libra Color for annotation when I'm using my e-reader, but there is just something about pen to paper and physically annotating, so let's annotate together. I'm working my way through The Only One Left by Riley Sager, and just here's a little peek, and I promise, no spoilers, don't worry.
She leave so suddenly. I wish I knew. She didn't tell anyone why she was leaving, where she was going, or even that she was leaving at all. Remembering the dark gray sky outside my window, still streamed. One look at it.